Short stack with syrup or a bananarama special with a whipped cream smiley face, we're totally Team Pancakes. But don't ruin your morning by forgetting the star ingredient. Here's what's gotta go into that batter. Whether you want to admit it or not, we're all on Team Sweet Breakfast at the end of the day. It's hard to resist a bite of pancakes when someone next to you at brunch offers them. That especially applies when the stack features the perfect fluffy thickness and amber color, with a golden brown rim. Pancakes don't even need to be that sweet because you get to control the amount of maple syrup that goes on top. But if you like your pancakes a little less sweet, you might be tempted to cut out the sugar from your recipe altogether. Ultimately, it's bad news to skip the sugar in your pancake batter. Even the smallest amount matters.
I ordered no sugar. I really can't have too much sugar in the morning.
It turns out that sugar is the sole factor in the caramelization process. Just a couple tablespoons of sugar reacts with the heat of the stove to create a golden brown pancake that's crispy around the edges. This is the extra bit of crunch that takes it from sad and floppy to syrup-worthy. Much like a creme brulee caramelized top, pancakes also benefit from the deep, almost burnt flavor that caramelized sugar imparts. Of course, perfectly crispy-edged pancakes have been all the buzz on the brunch scene. Brooklyn restaurant Chez Ma Tante, for example, made a name for itself with its crispy-edged brunch pancakes, which have gone viral on TikTok for their big crispy rims and tender buttery crumb. A flapjack that's fluffy on the inside and crispy on the outside makes for a textural contrast that's the defining quality of brunch chic. When recreating these flapjacks at home, a little bit of sugar in the batter is absolutely necessary to achieve a similar effect. Chez Ma Tante uses sugar in the pancake batter for caramelization, and then clarified butter melted on the stove for a delicate buttery crisp. On their own, these pancakes are so impressive that they don't even really need syrup. But of course, serving these decadent pancakes up with a healthy drizzle of maple syrup is all part of the ritual. And you can't skip that extra pat of butter. These classic toppings allow the delicate texture of the crispy pancakes to shine through. But we're not going to be mad about adding even more. Fresh fruit like blueberries and blackberries are a good pick for their subtle and sweet flavors, while fresh raspberry compote will add a tang to balance out the rich maple syrup.
Good morning, Pee-wee! Good morning, Mr. Breakfast!
So, which type of sugar makes the best pancake? While white sugar is the typical go-to when it comes to baking, that's not necessarily the case here. Brown sugar can also help caramelize the edges of your pancakes. And while all sugars have the same effect, the different flavors they impart might impact your decision. White or granulated sugar is the basic result of a sugarcane refining and purifying process. Brown sugar goes through the same process but gains its unique qualities with the addition of molasses. You can even make brown sugar from white sugar if you have molasses on hand at home. Molasses gives the sugar its brown color, sand-like texture, and decadent depth of flavor. When tasting white sugar, it's hard to pinpoint flavors beyond sweet. But brown sugar features a unique toffee-like richness that translates to baked goods with extra flavor.
Pancakes are love.
Of course, it's all up to personal preference when it comes to which sugar you choose to add to pancakes. White sugar is neutral and perfect for those who want a straightforward stack. This flavor definitely deepens as the sugar caramelizes and cooks, but it's still on the lighter side of the scale. Brown sugar is a good pick for a slightly unconventional pancake that doesn't stray too far from the original. A brown sugar pancake will have a nutty richness that further develops into a butterscotch-like flavor once the pancake is cooked and the sugar is caramelized. Whatever sugar you choose, just don't skimp on the sweet stuff.